Hi, welcome again. So we've just made the announcement of a new ISO, the ArcoLinux-LTS ISO. It's now on the ArcoLinux auditing group. At this point in time, it's still on seed host, but surely it will be synced to Belnet, I think. Yeah, Belnet is called. But in the meantime, you can get it here. I've just explained you what the difference is between ArcoLinux XS and ArcoLinux XS-LTS. This video is just let's get it done with and let's install this thing. So ArcoLinux XS-LTS, where are you? Choose a file, and here he is. And you'll see it's basically the same thing. There is, however, a difference, right? The difference being, if we type on E or tab, depending on the system you're on, it boots not the Linux image, but the Linux-LTS image. And up here, the VM linux-lts. That's the only difference, right? The rest is exactly the same thing. You have NVIDIA, then it will use NVIDIA LTS, of course. And here it will not use any of these things and will just use open source stuff. For VirtualBox, which this is great. The first line often helps 80, maybe 90% of the people. So try that first. So the only difference with the LTS is that you boot with Linux LTS. That's it. That's the only difference. And of course, if you have chosen NVIDIA, it will use an NVIDIA LTS. Why? Because they're matched together. It's like a marriage. They should be together. No divorces allowed between them. And then we boot up. And for the rest, it's exactly the same thing as usual, business as usual. You've got your XFCE there, you have Calamares there, you have the Calamares tool, let's not forget that one as well. So this guy, choose whatever formatting system you like. This is the latest one, the newest one, F2FS. Save it, close it, boom. Calamares will run it in that particular file format. We are, however, working with a new version through 3.2.40, so that's cool. Always progression, right? This thing is not for us, right? We've made our decision. It's LTS, point. The only thing is that you can say, look, this ISO is now 6 months old. I want to get the very, very last Linux LTS from the internet. Well, be sure you got internet. But my first idea of my first advice is go through it. Don't click anything. See what you get already. So this thing, what you're looking at, what you see is what you get. This is what you get. If you don't change anything, if you don't add anything, this is what you get. This is basic an XFCE thing. So next, keep out of this because we made our choice. It needs to be Linux LTS. Again, here, NVIDIA, they need to be matched all together. But let's keep away from this thing. Next, and just walk through it. There are some things that have changed. We've put something together here, the ArcoLinux tools. We have a new icon theme and stuff like that. But basically, walk through it and just install. And first make sure your hardware is supported. Your Bluetooth, your printer, your anything like that. Because those are deal breakers. If that's not working, you jump ship, and that's true. You should jump ship. If it's not working, then it's not a good distro for you. Simple as that. Your hardware needs to be supported, and that's why the LTS is there as well, to give more support for your machine. Look at this, F2FS. So the F2 file system is being used, creating, boot, etc. and off it goes. So let's wait for the, well, let's have a look first at the open terminal. NeoFetch will show us if he thinks although I might have made it, no, there it is. I thought I might have made it so minimal that Alacrity is not there, but Alacrity is installed. And now you know we have LTS. right? We are booting from LTS. Some of us might need it, most of us don't need it, but it gives us another option to support more people, more hardware of people. So let's pause here and let's wait for the installation. All right, let's continue. So restart now. The machine will reboot. We've got rid of the nice image there of VMware service not present or failed or something like that. We do support VMware, QEMU, VirtualBox, but VirtualBox is the official one we work on daily. So there you go. You've got yourself an ArcoLinux-LTS. So ISO, you have the ArcoLinux-XS, which means really nothing. It's really minimal. But you can print and you can have Bluetooth and stuff like that. So it's a workable thing, but it's not with internet. For instance, there's no internet category. There is no browser. There is no Office either. This is just XFC and multimedia and so on and so on. So lots of things are still, you need still to install it, and that's the freedom. Right, install it during Calamaris, or just say no, sudo pacman -s, let me get my Firefox in. And as simple as that, you install it again. Well, again, for the first time. And so on and so on. All right, so I hope it will give some more people some support. Maybe a last message here. I see the red thing here. Watch out, guys, we are trying out ArcoLinux in a VirtualBox machine, because the updating of this thing breaks everything. So don't update these two guys. Well, actually, that one is the most important one. And the rest you can update. So these guys are good. Perl is no problem at all. All right, I'm out. Have fun learning about Linux, Arch Linux, ArcoLinux. And, well, cheers.